Big news, Apple fans! It looks like 2025 is shaping up to be a game-changing year for the iPad Pro. If you thought last year's iPad was impressive, hold on to your seat because what's coming next might just blow your stylus away. Apple is reportedly gearing up to launch a refreshed iPad Pro, and this time, we're talking about even thinner bezels, possibly larger displays, and most exciting of all, the arrival of the M5 chip. Whether you're a creative professional, a student, or just someone who loves collecting premium tech like PCMN cards, this new iPad Pro could be the next must-have device in your arsenal. Now, let's set the stage. Back in 2024, Apple dropped the M4 iPad Pro with a completely redesigned ultra-thin body, just 5.3 millimeters thin on the 11-inch and an astonishing 5.1 millimeters on the 13-inch model. That made it the thinnest Apple product ever. Combine that with the tandem OLED display, arguably the best screen ever put on a mobile device, and the raw power of the M4 chip, and you had a machine that blurred the line between a tablet and a pro-grade laptop. But Apple isn't slowing down. Enter 2025, and here comes the iPad Pro M5, ready to push those boundaries even further. One of the most anticipated changes is, of course, the inclusion of the M5 chip. The rumors around this silicon are already promising. We're expecting a 10-core CPU and potentially a bump to a 12-core GPU, which would be a first since the M2 era. This means even more graphics power for designers, video editors, and multitaskers. And speaking of multitasking, iPadOS 26 is also making waves. Finally, Apple seems serious about turning the iPad into a true workhorse. With improved windowed multitasking, major updates to the Files app, and a more capable Preview app, you can now do far more on your iPad than ever before. It's like the iPad finally grew up and realized it could actually get some work done. And that's not all. The base RAM is expected to jump to 16 gigabytes, which used to be reserved for higher storage tiers. If you opt for the 1 TB or 2 TB models, you might even see configurations with 24 gigabytes of RAM, a number we used to only see on high-end MacBooks. That's huge for power users. Storage-wise, we probably won't see big changes since Apple already bumped minimum storage recently, but there's always a chance for a slight tweak. What's more, because of thinner bezels, the display sizes could subtly increase from 11 to 11.5 inches, and from 13 to 13.5 inches without changing the overall footprint. Don't expect the bezels to vanish completely, though. We still need room for Face ID and somewhere to actually grip the device without triggering every button accidentally. Quick side note, we're also doing a massive giveaway at the end of September. One lucky subscriber will win a fully loaded 13-inch M4 iPad Pro 1 TB of storage, 16 gigabytes RAM, cellular model, 10-core CPU, and GPU, the whole package. All you need to do is drop a comment below telling me what tech you're excited to grab in 2025. Maybe it's this new iPad Pro, if it's a MacBook, or hey, maybe you're still waiting on that Nintendo Switch 2. Whatever it is, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the giveaway video with the official form and instructions. Oh, and beware of scammers. No one from this channel will ever DM you on WhatsApp, Telegram, or Instagram. So when's this new iPad Pro actually dropping? All signs point to a fall 2025 release, most likely around late October or early November. That would be about 18 months after the M4 model launched, which makes sense for Apple's product timeline. Expect to see it launch alongside refreshed MacBook Pros, also featuring the M5 chip. And in terms of pricing, Apple's likely to keep the same pricing as the M4 models, so around $999 for the 11-inch and $1,299 for the 13-inch. We're not getting a totally new design, just meaningful upgrades internally and in display size. No reason to expect a price hike unless, of course, global tariffs swoop in and mess with things. So what do you think? Is the iPad Pro M5 worth waiting for? With a more powerful chip, smarter software, better multitasking, and the potential for even more screen real estate, this tablet is starting to sound more like a full-fledged laptop every year. If you're someone who demands performance, portability, and premium design, this could be the upgrade you've been waiting for. If you found this video helpful or exciting, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more Apple leaks and reviews, and don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. And if you're curious about how the M4 changed the iPad game, check out this video next.